Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Grim Fandango. I'm Jenkins, and when we last left off, we had jumped ahead in time a whole year to see that Manny was living in Rubicava, waiting for Meche to show up, and living a pretty baller life while he was doing it. We managed to, we had to skip a few parts. I'd actually wanted to start off right where the loading screen was and have him say what he said. Which, I forget what he says, something about just another slow night in Rubicava or something like that. But, as I've mentioned before, I have sound issues with this thing where it likes to stop working and...
My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubicava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
Awesome. So it's been a weird few weeks. I've lost my car. I'm about to start shopping for a new car. Had my wisdom tooth pulled. Letting that heal. It's been healing pretty well too. I was really happy with that. And I feel like I'm coming down with a cold, but it keeps staying on the brink of a cold. Like it doesn't really do anything. I cough a lot and sometimes get a runny nose, but it never accelerates to anything worse than that, where you wake up and just feel like crap, which is always a terrible feeling. The desk. Should we do the desk right now? Nah, we won't do the desk. We've wasted too much time. We've got Rubicava to explore. So we'll go downstairs. We'll do the desk later, because we have to. Yeah, we'll go over this way. He automatically goes that way for whatever reason. I guess he doesn't like talking to Lupe, who was the lady in the previous cutscene who said that someone was down here to meet him. And you may or may not have noticed... Hang on, I'm going to slide on the rail because it's awesome.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
But you may have noticed right at the beginning, someone at the bottom of the club, outside the club, was walking away. That's kind of a precursor to what's about to happen, excuse me. Do I want to talk to Gladys? I don't know what I want to do. Every time I get to this point, I'm like, well, Rubicava, I could do pretty much anything and be satisfied. So now I don't know what to do, and now I'm just find a video of me not doing anything, so... Awesome. I'll talk to Gladys here, why not?
Quiet night, huh, carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
So yeah, it's exactly 1 year for each of the 4 years that we're going to play. And they bring that up that every time we play a new year, it's the Day of the Dead, which is why it's so, well, for lack of a better term, dead wherever you are. Which kind of saves their ass for having to animate a bunch of people, but...
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Yeah.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've got to find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
So I think that's kind of a sweet tale of him still waiting on Meche to help her out. Because he wants to rectify that, I guess.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the best for my customers. My rich customers. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Yeah. So I guess that's just Day of the Dead Goldschlager. Allegedly good stuff. So here's his little casino. Just some roulette tables, some good fun roulette tables.
Police Chief Bogan, Rubicava's finest. Rubicava's only, for that matter.
Yeah.
You know, some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Yeah, there's more to that later. And normally, yeah, I don't think they're gonna work right. Normally these roulette tables will stop. No, there it
Le
goes.
numéro gagnant, le 1, rouge, impéré manque. 1, red.
And those numbers will always change, except
Mesdames et
for
messieurs,
Bogan.
faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Ah, my bread and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability.
Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les
An
jeux sont
honest
faits.
roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder.
Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
Yeah, you can see Bogan has a ton of chips. And we'll have to
Mesdames
take
et
advantage of
messieurs,
that
faites
later.
vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please
Mind if I
place
sit
your
down,
bets.
Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Now, this guy. I love this guy. And he comes into play later, so...
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
I love how he always has that, look to him with his eyebrows. He's such a sly little weasel of a guy.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
That was a clue as well for something that's going on in Season 4. Excuse me. Like I said, been feeling sick coming on over and over for the past week, so super fun.
I'll think about it.
I can tell when you're just humoring me, you know?
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh yes, please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
And there we go. We'll talk to him later. Now, all of that, most of that was some clues as to what's going to happen later in this year, but quite a bit of it about the suit, slot machines, and some other stuff references year 4 and our clues to year 4, and he'll bring him back up. Do we have time for her? Yeah.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again. Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup, no, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
And that was Lupe. And we're running short on time here. When we get back, I'll go outside and we'll explore some of Rubicava a little bit. So I'll see you guys next time.